guess I'm going on a surprise vacation. I'm so excited. Hello my friends, welcome to my channel, Discover with Kim. I'm Kim, I'm so excited you're here with me today. Welcome to this week's weekly vlog. This week I go on an unexpected trip with my Oma slash my grandma to Hocking Hills, where we go hiking and we hang out for a couple days together. So let's get into it. Oh my gosh, my friends. So this is so exciting. So my Oma called me a couple days ago and she told me that she had a trip planned down to Hocking Hills, Ohio with one of her friends, but unfortunately for them, they had to cancel. Fortunately for me, she wants me to go with her so that I can drive her around, hike with her, and generally have a vacation together. So I get to go on vacation. I'm so very excited and I cannot wait to see what we're gonna do. My grandma is 87 years old, so she's quite a spunky one for going hiking for her vacation as an 87-year-old. But we're going for 3 nights. No, we're going for 3 days, 2 nights, and I'm really excited to see what we get up to. So I'm going to take you guys along with me. This vlog is going to be a combination of videos, it's going to have some photos in it, and probably some chatting too, just because I'm going to see what I can record, and we're going to go from there. I'm really excited, so let's go vacation with my grandma together. On our first day, we drove down there, checked into our hotel, and got right into hiking. We went to Hocking Hills State Nature Preserve, which is actually outside of Hocking Hills State Park, but it is right there near everything. We did the Gorge Trail because it is much easier, and seeing as I was with my grandma, we wanted something that we could do. The Gorge Trail was absolutely beautiful. It really wasn't busy at all. We did go in the evening time, so that probably played a part in it. We did see a handful of people heading back from the trail. It was pretty hot and extremely humid, but it is July in Ohio, so that makes sense. There are several stops along the way that you want to see, including the grotto. This is a small cave, as you can see here, in the side of the cliff. Towards the end, there will be 2 waterfalls. Here is the first one. Here is the second waterfall. Since it was the middle of summer, it was pretty dry recently, but you can see that there is water trickling down. We hung out for a while, scoped everything out, and then we headed back up this trail. It was a there and back trail, so you end up where you started. Day 2, we woke up and we got right into it. We started with the Old Man's Cave trail. This is right by the visitor center. It is a one-way trail, and there are several stops along the way. There is Upper Falls, as you can see here. The next feature is the Devil's Bathtub, which is one of my absolute favorite parts of all of Hocking Hills, honestly. If you keep going, you will get to the A-frame bridge, which is a pretty cool structure with the A-frame bridge above and then the cool cement walking bridge below. There are several tunnels that you have to walk through to get
it's wet in
through
here.
this hike, and they get pretty dark inside and they are a little bit wet, but it was a really fun experience.
I was like, I lost you.
And here we are inside Old Man's Cave, the biggest feature of this hike. At the end of the hike, there are some birds that you can see. There's a couple owls and there's a couple of falcons as well. When we went to the visitor center, we even saw some baby birds in a nest. As we were finishing up, it started to rain, so we decided to go for an easier hike next. We went over to Ash Cave, which is another loop hike. This one is handicap accessible and half of the trail is paved. This one was a bit more crowded since it is so accessible and it is a shorter one, but I absolutely love this one, and the waterfall at the end is so cool because you actually get to stand like underneath it and go around it, and I think that is such a fun feature.
Oh yeah.
We were very lucky that the rain stopped, so we headed on over to Cedar Falls and decided to do one more loop trail for the day. This one is considered moderate, and I would say that it is on the more difficult side of the moderate because some of the areas were a little bit treacherous. Just a warning for you guys. Here is Cedar Falls, and let me tell you, it is absolutely beautiful, and I was a little bit obsessed with it. We wanted to take a bit of a break from hiking, so we decided to go to Jack Pine glass blowing, which, oh my gosh, I'm so glad we did. The glass was so cool, and they even had demonstrations going on, so we were able to watch one of the men blow glass, and he talked us through it, and it was such a fun experience. We stopped for lunch afterwards, and we found this big chair to take pictures in. That was super fun. This is actually the restaurant we ate at the night before, and this is a picture of our hotel. But for lunch this day, we went to a buffet that was a little ways away, and then we found a beach. Yes, we found a beach that I had no idea existed, and oh, it was so beautiful. We had beautiful white sand, which for Ohio, yes, and there's even paddle boats there, which my Oma decided she actually wanted to go out on. Yep, my 87-year-old grandma was like, it's time to go paddle boating. So we went out paddle boating on Lake Logan. This is Lake Logan, by the way, and Logan Beach. We got a ducky paddle boat for an hour, and we went out paddle boating.
for dinner. We weren't that hungry, so we decided to go into the city of Logan and get ice cream at Shorty's Ice Cream Parlor, and it was so delicious. We walked around the city a little bit, but it was pretty deserted, which we were surprised about. We thought there would be a bunch of people milling around, but there wasn't really anyone here. We also had some wine and cheese and snacks in the hotel that evening and relaxed. Day 3, we woke up and we drove south a little bit to go see the Hope Furnace, which is a historical landmark. As you can see here, it is a Hope Furnace that used to run here, and that's all that's left of the site. And we went on a hike here right by a lake. It was pretty overgrown, so you could not see the lake too much, but we tried to see Lake Hope the most we could, and we actually saw some really cool mushrooms. It was pretty humid and pretty buggy, like there's a lot of bugs around, but there was nobody else around, absolutely nobody else around, and it was a pretty beautiful hike. After Lake Hope, I was really getting tired and it was time for us to head on home, so we decided to pack up our stuff and we headed all the way back home. I had such a fun trip with my grandma, my Oma, and I'm so grateful that I was able to do this with her.